All right, so time for an update here. We are now in Villefranche, which is France, I guess, and we have made it to Palma de Mallorca, Spain, and yesterday we were in Barcelona. So things are looking up from the beginning of the cruise, from when we were stuck on here for 10 days straight, missing several ports. But after that, now that once the thing got underway and once we kind of got used to the disappointment, the rest of the cruise has been great. It's Norwegian Cruise Line is good. Like I said, there's just been disappointments as far as entertainment and things like that. But once we got underway and once we got to our destinations, it is beautiful. The Mediterranean cruise apparently is a fairly popular cruise. Most of the cruise lines do something similar of, leaving Rome and going around the Mediterranean, or leaving Barcelona and going around the Mediterranean. So that's basically what we're doing now. Got to see Barcelona is amazing. I was showing you videos and pictures of that from the Güell Park, the Gaudi exhibits, and then Palma de Mallorca is just breathtakingly beautiful. I want to move there, and haven't got off the ship here. We're waiting for tender boats that take us across, so we're just kind of waiting for that. We're not in any huge hurry. We've got some long days here, which is also kind of different for cruises. Bringing us in at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and you have to like 8 p.m. So that's pretty nice. So I'm looking forward to checking out Villefranche. All right, so things have taken a dramatic turn here. We have now had to abandon. We're on the lifeboat thing here. People are boarding in off the ship. I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, just kidding. They use the lifeboats to tender us over to the shore. So this is the area you're going to be coming into. This is Nice, and right around in here, I think somewhere is Villefranche-sur-Mer, I think is what it is. It's right here. And so the ship is actually going to tie out here because I guess it's shallow enough. So it's going to drop anchor out here. Then they're going to tender you into the port area. And they do have tender boats, but they were also using the ship's emergency boats there to tender us across. So kind of zooming out and showing you the area of where in the Mediterranean we are. We're right around in there. All right, so now let's kind of go over what to expect once you get there. So as I said, the boat's going to tie up out there, and they're going to tender you in either one way or another, and they're going to bring you right in here to this little tender port, I guess. And so from there, you can grab a taxi. You can walk if you would like to, or grab a taxi to down here. But come down here to this train station, and you can get on a train that'll take you over to Nice, or you can take a taxi directly to Nice from here, or you can just kind of hang out here in the little port town, which is what we decided to do, to stay here in Villefranche-sur-Mer. And there's plenty of little shops and stores and restaurants all throughout here. Of course, a lot of French restaurants. Going down along here, there's some more restaurants, even some that'll seat you out there, beautiful little spots by the water. So any of these little places, good places to grab some food. We actually ate at this one, which is kind of in this little courtyard area. And then after eating, you can walk up through all these shops. We actually had a little pastry there, and shopped in these different places all up around through here. Went up and through here, up and down these little streets. There are stairs here, but it's not like terribly steep. But kind of go up through here. There's lots of little restaurants and stores and shops and things to see. There's a cathedral church up here. Continue up this way, showing you some more photos here as I continued on up into here to a little kind of a roundabout area here. I did get a little winded walking up through this section. Like I said, there are some stairs. They're not steep, but there's it's just a lot of them, and but there's lots to see. I just wanted to see what was up here. So kind of continuing on up along this way, and more little shops and stores up through here. And eventually there's that roundabout with some more restaurants and stores and even a pharmacy if you're needing to stock up at this point. So but we're just going to kind of focus on this little section here. This is where we hung out for the day, and we had a great time. It's beautiful, a lot to see, a lot to do, and it's a great way just to kind of spend your afternoon. But even after this, it didn't take a terrible amount of time. And as I said, this particular cruise left us here for, I think, from 9 a.m. till 8 p.m. So you could still have time to jump on the train or take a cab or a bus or something over to Nice or any of the other little towns and villages. And depending on what time of year you're at, there's actually a beach right up here to the top. So check any of those little things out. So yeah, just go out and explore all these little alleyways, you know. I mean, you can see this, or I mean, you know, I don't know, maybe this. It's just beautiful. Look at it. I mean, don't be tied up. Look this way or that way, or I mean, it's pretty cool. It's a unique village, unlike anything I think I've ever seen. Kind of wander along with me here for just another minute as we check out the couple more of these little alleyways, and eventually, you know, that's the end of the day for us. We got back on the tender boat, tender ferry, tender boat, whatever they call it. This one, we were actually on an actual boat this time. We weren't on our little emergency ships, but life rafts. This time we're actually on this little boat that they took us back over to the ship. So just kind of sit back and watch the beauty of this little village sink away. Alright, so that's our little tour of Villefranche-sur-Mer. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong because I didn't take French in high school. But keep with us here. We're going to head over to Naples, Italy. And that is our next stop on our cruise. So after just one night at sea, we were in Naples, Italy. Ship brought us in here to this little cruise port, and very nice little setup they had here. They actually had their own little mall. You know, a lot of these places in Mexico or whatever will bring you into the little port duty-free shops, but this is like a little mall that you at the cruise port. So got to do a lot of shopping and things in there, I guess, but I don't think this was duty-free in here. But it was just kind of a little mall section. So brought us right out into Naples, Napoli. And kind of the first thing you're going to see here is Castel Nuovo, or Castiel Nuovo, which means New Castle. And it's right here in front of the marina area and the Piazza Municipal, which is where the city hall is. And it's kind of the center of Naples. This is a castle was, I think, first erected in 1279, so it's amazing that it's just right here in the main city square. Now you can rent a cab or Uber or something, and it's just a short ride over here to this ocean wall area where there's some great restaurants. And while we were in Naples, we were able to meet up with a friend of mine from work who is currently stationed over here, and he led us to this great pizzeria. And of course, Naples is where the Neapolitan pizza is from, and it's the home of the margherita pizza. So we had probably the best pizza we've ever had. All right, so that's going to be this Pizzeria Enrico Porzio Longomare. I don't know, pizza restaurant. And so from there, we're just going to wander up this way and towards this little tunnel area. Actually, kind of a funny story. Our friend that was kind of escorting us around told us about crossing streets, but I'm not telling you to do this. But he said people just basically, they just walk, and the cars just stop for them. And we actually saw that. That was really, truly, especially on these side streets, people just kind of walk. And like if you don't make eye contact with the cars, then the cars will mostly stop for you, mostly. But I wouldn't test that theory. But we kind of walk up this way, and there's several just restaurants and stores and shops, and he wanted to go check out this bookstore here that he likes quite a bit, apparently. And just kind of walking up through here, lots of you're in town for shopping, so there's shopping here. So kind of cruising on up around through here, and I don't know, checking out some more stores. There's even a GameStop. So coming along through here, but what our ultimate goal is going to be up this way to what is the oldest coffee shop in Naples, established in 1860. It is this place right here. You're going to want to go in here. There's often long lines, but you're going to definitely want to go in here and check out this coffee shop and the pastries that are along with it. Stand up there at the counter, have you a coffee, grab you some pastries, bring them out here to this little area here, sit in front of the Piazza del, I don't know, this city square. Sit out here on the steps. If you want to do some more shopping, and especially if it starts raining on you or anything like that, you can go up here to the Galleria Umberto. It's a beautiful indoor Galleria shopping mall. And then once you're finished with all that and seeing what you want to see, you're actually right back here to the municipal area and the Piazza Municipal. And there's the Castle Nuovo, and you just kind of cross over this street area. Actually, I think there was a little tunnel that can bring you under the street, because I don't want you getting hit by traffic, but it brings you right back here to the port of Naples and right back to your cruise ship. And it's just amazing to be in a city with such a rich history. It's been around since forever, and you should definitely visit this historic city. And that's going to bring us to the end of our trip to Naples. And stay tuned, because our adventure really starts getting picked up in our next video, where we will actually be ending up our cruise in Rome, and then moving on up into Milan by train. And so I think you're really going to enjoy our train journey across Italy, and then up into Bern, Switzerland, and then on from there. So stay tuned, like and subscribe, so that you will not miss anything in our next coming adventures. It gets a little crazy.